Another rainy day here in the Big D, aka Dallas, Texas. So, we talked about it on my other vlogisode, and guess what? Remember how we were talking about maybe having too many options when it comes to all these streaming services for television and movies, TV shows? Well, Apple just called a press conference to be held on March 25th where it's expected that they're going to be announcing Apple's streaming TV service. That's right, Apple's getting into the streaming game, and they're expected to announce original content, original programming, TV shows. But there's, from what I read in the article, the news report, it said that they're expected to offer the service for free to iPhone and iPad users. So anybody who owns an iPhone and iPad would be able to utilize Apple streaming for free and watch television shows on their iPhones and their iPads. Now that's what is expected. Of course, we have to wait until March 25th to see exactly what all the humbug is about in their press conference. They're also expected to unveil, I think, a new iPad or something like that. So we got to wait till March 25th to see. But if they do Apple streaming, how many of you all are going to watch those television shows on your iPhone or iPads? Probably a lot of you, huh? Because I know a lot of people already watch Netflix on their iPhones and their iPads and other streaming services. So I don't know, it looks like I was reading another report or saw another article, some research somewhere said that broadcast television is predicted to be dead by the year 2030 or 2040, one of those. I think it's 2040, maybe 2030 though. Broadcast television is expected to be dead by then. So no more ABC, NBC, CBS. It's all going to be streaming. And it makes sense, right? I mean, I don't know if it'll ever really die because unless the advertisers funnel their resources to other venues, to other platforms, you know, if they start slashing their budgets dramatically and diverting them to streaming sites, then it could die, because that's, at the end of the day, that's how they stay in business, is by advertising dollars. You know, people still run commercials on there and pay a lot of money to air those commercials to the broadcast networks. So I think the only way to really die is if advertisers start slashing their ad budgets or rediverting their ad budgets to other platforms substantially. Then I could see it dying. But if the advertisers don't redirect or slash their ad budgets, I think broadcast television will still be around for a while. I mean, just look at radio. Radio's the same thing, right? You got the streaming music sites and services, but radio is still bringing in ad dollars, which I don't get, because I mean it's easier to track. I'm looking at this from a marketing perspective. It's a lot easier to track an online ad that somebody clicks and gets directed to your website or wherever you're selling your products at. You could tag those links and see the traffic in real time, pretty much. So when you advertise on Pandora and all these other platforms, Spotify, you know, it's a lot easier to track and see what ads are being effective, you know, geographies, demographics, all of that. It's a lot easier to track than putting an ad on radio and ad on TV and seeing if it really works. Is that really bringing in customers to my business? Is that really driving my bottom line? So, but who knows? I think as long as advertisers keep on advertising on those platforms, they're going to be around for a long time. They're not going to go anywhere. Check out this truck right here. Well, that don't look right. Wonder what happened there. Somebody must have been mad at him or something. They must have made somebody angry, very angry. crack-a-lacking. So I was driving in between appointments and driving by the lake here, Bachman Lake in Dallas, and figured that I'd swing by and see if I could get some cool photos, still photos that I could add to my Instagram and to my website and stuff. I'm by the Love Field Airport, so it might be a little bit noisy. Not sure how this internal iPhone X microphone is going to handle the sound of the airplanes and stuff, but let me turn it around here and see. You got the lake back there. Back there you got the airport. So I'm just going to walk down here. I'm actually going to walk, I'm going to walk this way. I'm going to see if I can get some cool photos next to the ducks and stuff over here. But it's kind of muddy. I don't know if I want to be walking in the mud and stuff. Looks like there's a table over here. I don't know, let's see. Let's try and see what we can get. Alright, so wasn't really able to get some decent shots like I wanted to. I got a couple of shots. I'm gonna do some editing to them on the computer and see how they turn out, but with it being cloudy and overcast, I couldn't really get the lighting that I was trying to get. So I did find a cool spot here though that's great for taking photos, so when the lighting's better and I have more time, I'm gonna swing back by here, see if I can get some better photos here at this spot. We'll see how these couple of images that I did manage to get turn out, and if I get them looking good post editing, I'll get them up on the gram. What's happening? So my wife turned me on to Good Girls. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's a TV show. Yeah, so first season is on Netflix, and you know, I had seen the previews for it and stuff, and I was like, oh, this looks like it's gonna be another lame show or whatever. But she watched the first season without me, and she started watching the second season, which is on broadcast television. I forget which station it's on, but she was watching it the other night, and so she's like, you wanna watch it? I'm like, sure, yeah. So we started from season 1. I watched the first couple of episodes, and I gotta say, it's a pretty good show. I'm thoroughly impressed. The acting is good. The three girls that are the lead actors or actresses in it are quite comical, pretty comical, and they do a good job. You know, it's comedic. It's got some good story elements to it. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be good, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty good. It's pretty funny actually. So I think I'm on episode 2 or 3. I think it's 3, episode 3. So I'm gonna try to knock that out, binge watch it like I'd be doing Netflix television shows, like I'm sure most of you be doing, you know, binge watching them shows. So I'm gonna try to knock it out here over the next week or so. That way I could, I'm actually watching 2 simultaneously right now. So Good Girls, which I just started, and about 2 weeks ago I restarted Mad Men. I had seen the whole thing already before, but saw it pop up on Netflix, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I love that show. It's great. The actors are great. Story's great. It's you know, and being from the marketing world per se, you know, I've worked for marketing agencies before, and I kind of get that industry and that world, and kind of the lingo and the jargon, and you know, a lot of the stuff that they say and do kind of resonates with me. So I find it to be kindred, relative. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm watching both simultaneously right now. So I got to knock out Good Girls, and I got to knock out Mad Men, and I'm not sure what's after that. What else is coming up on Netflix? Y'all let me know. All right, been running around all day, making moves, on the grind. About 8 o'clock now, and it just got dark, so it's a little weird. Daylight savings time. We got an extra hour of sunlight because it was 7 o'clock and it still wasn't dark yet. So it's just got dark at 8 o'clock. About to, which makes sense, you know, the hour time difference. But about to run in here and get a quick workout on before I head to the house and get my grub on, aka dinner, and edit this footage for you guys. So here we go. All right, got me a quick little cardio session in right quick before heading to the house and getting some grub. I feel revitalized, re-energized. Woo! After running around all day. Jeez. You know, all this running around will wear you out, but get in the gym right quick, hit that treadmill, get a good run going, and I am re-energized and ready to go. So anyway, to follow back up with my story earlier about the Apple TV streaming service, along with all these other streaming platforms that are popping up and companies creating their own streaming services, that's a hell of a thing. It's a great thing for us actors. You know, us actors will take all the work that we could get, and the more opportunities for content creations means the more opportunities for jobs, means the more opportunities for booking roles, means the more opportunities for auditions. So hey, I ain't knocking it. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. Let's do it. I'm ready to book me a role on one of these shows and get it popping. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, that's my 2 cents for the night. Catch you guys later. Noah and broccoli for dinner.
$10,000, so then I can fulfill Peter's dream. Color and a little bit more flavor to it, so that's not just
Hayden.
you by yourself.
Cheese.